Alright everybody, welcome back. Today's video is just going to be kind of a miscellaneous video of getting things kind of taken care of and a few different things. I got to start off the day by firing up Dad's diesel. Talked to Nelson, IP Farms, and told them how hard they are to get running, and they decided not to get one. And I can't say that I blame them. If you want a workhorse that's reliable, easy to start, D-17 isn't the one. Them diesel Buddha motors is not the one. So anyway, I figured I'd show you guys. It is almost 80 degrees outside. Oh, they're all ready to work. Anyway, it is almost 80 degrees outside, and we're gonna fire this thing up, show you guys what it's like. Fire it up. Now this tractor does run really good, so it's not like there's an issue with the engine or anything. It's just how they start. So this one does have the factory heater, not that thing. That's external heater for wintertime, but it's got the factory heater in there. Can't see it, I guess, but anyway. So if I hit the right button, I'm going to run the heater for 15 seconds here. Alright, now keep in mind this battery is freshly charged. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not quite. I'll give her about another 10 seconds on the heater here. Alright, so it's 75 degrees right now, almost 80 degrees I guess. It's warm. Imagine trying to start this thing at, need to say 30 degrees. It doesn't work out very well. No amount of heater or battery will fire these things up, it seems like. Now that's a 800 or 900 cranking amp battery under there. It's the biggest cranking amp battery that we could get that would fit in there without spending big money on, like a smaller 1200 cranking amp, 1100 cranking amp. They really get to be expensive to make them fit in here. Something that some guys do is put a high torque, high speed starter on them, and I guess that really does a big difference. But in the winter time, the best thing to do with one of these is A, plug it in before, hours before you're gonna run it, and then B, if you don't have all that time, pull start it, because I think the biggest issue with these, they just don't turn over fast enough. In combination with the power cells in the head and all that, it needs a little bit more RPMs to atomize the fuel and the air and everything. So I think it's just a combination of everything. When you pull these over, like right now, if we were to pull it over, pretty much as soon as you let go of the clutch, these things pop off like that. So I mean, I think the big problem was they didn't have enough cranking amps, and the starter just wasn't fast enough, and a little behind there. The engine was a little ahead of the other technology at the time, I guess. But once you get it running, you let her warm up, and before you go to work it, and let it cool off. Before you shut it off, they're actually a pretty good tractor. Just realizing things are getting a little out of hand here in the yard. 1799 Massey 81 D-19 chassis, WD-45 chassis, D-17, WD-45, 7020, gas 19, my brother's pulling 19. And I'm about to park this thing down here too. 2 lawnmowers, a boat, a combine, and a bean buggy.
You guys can see why I'm working on this shed, huh?
Okay, it's the next day for me, but continuing what I was just talking about in the last clip, C, 7060, 190, 7060, CA over there, WD, D-17 diesel, Series 417. I think I said earlier that that second WD down there was a 45 that had the side tins on it. That one's just a WD. Clarify that. D14 is what I got accomplished here. Of course, there's the other CA. On track. My brother's C2. Round baler and square baler in here. And hay rack, the Alice Chalmers running gear. So it's kind of, it's turned into a disaster around here. It's been like that for a while, but now we just keep adding stuff. So it's more important than ever to get all this crap out of here and get more room. And we're gonna continue over there, but harvest is right around the corner, and I'm supposed to have my parts for the combine back today. So anyway, gonna move right on. Okay, I'd just like to take this opportunity to stop and thank everybody that's been watching. I noticed I just broke 500 subscribers, and I've said this before. Some of the guys that have been watching before have heard me say this. I never really expected to really get that many subs at all. You know. Anyway, I appreciate everybody watching, and new and old. If you're new to the channel, I kind of took this video when I had all the tractors out as an opportunity to kind of show everything. That most of these are Dad's tractors. A couple of them are mine, or in the process of being mine. Yeah, like I said, I'd really like to thank everybody for watching and subscribing, and the comments are great and the conversation's great. I try to reply to everyone, and sometimes I miss some, and it's not because I'm trying to ignore you guys. It's just I just plain don't see it. Then I'll see it 2 weeks later and respond on it for some reason. I don't know. The YouTube's kind of funny sometimes, and it seems like the more comments you get on it, the funnier it gets. So thanks so much. There's a little bit more in store for this video. I'm going to show you guys the plan for the pulling next time, if we make it. Kind of depends on harvest here, but it's 2 weeks from now. There's one next week. The way the beans are looking, I don't know if I'm going to make it. It's a benefit pull. I'm going to put a link in the bottom. Baby was born, and cancer is involved, and it's a benefit pull for the little boy's name is Tucker. And I'll put a link in the bottom. I'm pretty sure that you can actually donate through the link, or if you want to come out and pull, that pull is September 18th in Argyle, Wisconsin. So that's definitely something to check out if you're in the area. And of course, I can't forget to show you old Rusty back here. You know, it'd be real nice if I could store my cultivator inside. There's them two plows especially. The rotary hoe, that'd be nice. I guess the pasture harrow isn't as important, but it'd be nice to keep the little backhoe inside. I don't think this is anything that I've showed any of you guys. Actually, that's our little backhoe. Frankie runs that pretty darn good. And that's one that I haven't showed here either. For the new guys, there's another one in the garage there down at the house. D-17 supercharged diesel. So there's videos on the channel of that. There's a playlist if you want to check it out. That rake should be inside. The quack digger, 2-row John Deere rotary hoe, which that's probably for sale if anybody needs one. 8-row white planter. This one here is a parts plow, 6 bottom. Here's my Hessen stock chopper, processor, bale chopper, chop up round bales with it and stuff. You guys know what it is. But anyway, we used it for making that mulch. Worked really good. There's a cylinder that was rebuilt on it. And, clutch was fixed and works really good, actually. One thing it does need is new blades on it, which are just sickles off of a sickle section. And here's Nessie, my green chopper. That thing works really good too, actually. What is it, a bear claw, I think? I call it Nessie. Look like the Loch Ness Monster, don't it? Especially in a shadow, it looks like the Loch Ness Monster going through your field. And here are the gravity wagons. And there's a couple other things that are sitting out. 24-foot John Deere field cultivator, Allis-Chalmers disc, and cultipacker, and multiple other things. But like I said, I figured I'd take this opportunity to go over equipment, looking at the equipment and stuff for the new viewers, and showed some stuff that even the viewers that have been watching my channel for a long time haven't seen. So they've dropped about 90% of their leaves. It's getting close. Still some dew on them, so these are, oh boy, ooh, they are getting close. What do they eat? Close. About a week, I'd say. I better keep a close eye on them and get on getting everything together. Okay, so about the pulling plans that I talked about earlier. My nephew has been bugging us all to go pulling, and I told him if he got this running, I will haul it to the pull and I'll pay his hook fees. But he's got to get it running. And so far he has power washed it. He got all the gas system off of it. He's got the gas tank power washed out. Looks pretty good in there. But then I've got him a bowl with a stand-up pipe. And then yesterday he came and he got, I haven't even tried it. Oh wow, these are all stuck together. He greased everything up. He even found them grease zerks. Good job. So, I don't even know. Looks like he missed that one. He did get the drive shaft grease zerk though. So anyway, I have a carburetor rebuild kit, but the main jet broke off inside of it. So Matt, a friend of mine that pulls with us and has awesome minis and that, but come up with Plow Day 2. You guys have seen him. Sounds like he might have a bowl for me, a bottom half of a carburetor. So get that from him. I got him wires. They weren't long enough, of course. 3 of them were. 1 was too short, so I got to bring them back and get a different set of wires. The plugs that I got weren't right for it because, of course, you know, why would you look at the plug numbers before you go in there and then hope that they could cross-reference or figure it out? But they didn't. So good thing was, though, they were 295 auto lights, which I would like to run in the D-17, so that's cool. Yeah, other than that, this tractor should run. We're gonna put some aviation fluid in it. Aviation fuel in it. Check fluids. And I'm gonna send him down the track with it. I don't expect it to do real good, but I do expect him to have fun on it. And this is kind of a common thing. So the more practice you have with stuff like that around here, the better. All right, and the reason that I said that we would haul that is because we're going to make 2 trips. We were going to bring this one up there to Warren, which is the next pull, Warren, Illinois. The next pull with that club, I should say, that's close enough to make 2 trips. So we were going to bring this one up, and by the time we're doing that, that thing only weighs like 2,800 pounds. So it's really not a big deal to throw it on the trailer with this one and haul it up there. This one's going to get a tune-up. I've got plugs, or I've got wires for it. Need to get plugs yet, and fuel, and looking inside of the gas tank, it's really not that bad. It just kind of needs to be sloshed out. I'll probably just dump some gas through it and call that good. But one last thing. All right, here is the diesel 17 that we put the 301 naturally aspirated engine in it. If you guys remember, at the beginning of the year, Bob and I were counting pulls. Well, it got to the point where it was just kind of embarrassing for him, and I quit counting. Let's just put it that way. So these are 18-428 tires that we got when we went up to that AC salvage yard. They are for Dad's diesel 17, and then the 16.9s that are on that tractor are going to go on the diesel 45 when we get it built. So it's all part of a plan, but as of right now, they're just kind of sitting here, and I was going to put them on my 17 and go pulling with them, but I kind of feel bad for Bob at this point, because his tractor's not doing what we built it to do, and I would love to see it do what we built it to do. And I told him if he has no excuses now. If he can't beat me, he just needs to quit pulling. That's the joke anyway. So as you can see, these are like brand new. Look at that. Both of them are like that, matching set. So I'm just going to step back here a little bit. These are the 18-426s. See how them look. And those are the 28s. Little bit of a difference. But I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I'd like to thank everybody for 500 subs. You guys are awesome. I wouldn't be doing this without you. Keep an eye out for the next video. I got parts for old Glenn up there. They're in the back of the pickup. We're going to be getting that thing moving and getting it running here. So, like I said, I appreciate everybody for watching, and I hope to catch you guys on the next one.